Welcome back to Left's Play. I believe the thing that's just below us that I smelled is the former body of a python. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I don't know if that saber-toothed cat is still sort of down there. I also, yep, yep, yeah, you're just kind of chilling, huh? Okay. We were also, hoping to investigate that over there, which looked to be another big thing, but I don't know what. Let's hop back into our senses. So we can hear that. I would like to memorize your position. Is there anything else we can hear? I can hear that, which is still a question mark. And there's that, which is wild to see. Great. There's a lot going on. How do I get that away from me? Oh, no. Oh, nothing about this is joyous as it should be. As in, it should be joyous, but it is not. I like these. What? Are those birds? Those were very pretty. Those felt very No Man's Sky. Okay. You're just stalking down there, and I hate that. I hate that for me. What makes these things? I'm gonna take a gamble, because we're already 2 minutes and I've stayed on this tree. I'm gonna try to go to that tree right there, which I almost just tried to ping as though we were playing Apex, because that's just sort of where I've been mentally. Great. My dopamine's still okay. That is moving. Is that a wild boar? Is that like a panther? New wildlife discovery. It seems like a black. Oh, you're like all like ruffly and stuff. You're like extra dangerous looking. Nothing is okay right now. I want to intimidate you. It did not work. I'm gonna jump to... Fuck, I'm gonna jump to a tree of a kind. I'm just gonna hop up here. Oh god, it's night. Oh, nothing is working out for me, and... Coo. Nor my two little babies. You ran away. You ran away, that's good. It means that maybe I can investigate. Dead snake. Hi, dead snake. Inspect. Oh, listen, I know what this is. I know Monkey knows what this is. This is not Monkey's first time confronting death. A new gathering spot. Guess I'll grab me a hunk of that. And then run away. Because I need to run away. Hey kids, want to see Dad eating something that will definitely not be good for tummy? All of these things should and would be climbing trees. To the best of my knowledge, saber-toothed cats, our understanding of them is that part of their strategy seems as though it could have been pouncing from atop trees gonna eat this, and I'm gonna feel so bad about it, but I'm gonna do it because the pursuit of science. And like leopards nowadays can climb trees. Snakes can definitely climb trees. Why am I continuing to eat this? Why is it letting me continue to eat this? There's a lot of meat on that. I wonder actually, so thinking about that, so with so many things that could also be climbing trees, a thing that like would have bothered me if perhaps I had a, say my high school understanding of anthropology as opposed to my collegiate, is, starting to see types of bipedalism. Music does not give me confidence in anything. I'm assuming that other memorized item was like the the big furry black thing. Oh, that's the beehive. Hello, beehive. Uh-oh. Ow. Hey. Excuse me. Pardon me. Cool, it's midnight. I'm just gonna, hey, cool, I'm just gonna sleep it off. Just gonna sleep it off. Right? Lie down. Sleep it off. Bipedalism seems to, so I think we kind of used to think that bipedalism arose in the Sahara, right, where we were, quadrupedal, knuckle walking type things. I had pretty good everything. I'm gonna drink a little bit more water, but that's just for me. Until the woodlands receded, and there were open spaces wherein we couldn't be like climbing through trees. And like I think you see, like for example, if I do this and I do this and then I walk for a little bit, like I can start being bipedal for a little bit. And that seems to be a thing that I can at least be starting to increase. What is this? This big spooky thing right in the middle, huh? New gathering spot. Oh, cool fishing spot. Yeah, that's neat. Is there anything else around here that I haven't really looked at? Yeah. Sounds about right. I want to know what that other thing is. You're not going to tell me, but I want to know. But especially as we look at sort of other sort of physiological traits, like feet anatomy, wear on things like knees and hands, things like where is the spinal column positioned. You see how our monkey here, their spine seems to be, not directly like up and down the length, but also not directly side to side like one of those cats might have been. Try to see if I can use this as a good camera angle. Not really. But that is, as potential clues to sort of where things might have been. Anything over that way? All that stuff seems very far. That seems potentially closer. Let's go for that. But a lot of clues point us to an understanding that perhaps we had bipedalism while we were still in woodlands, while we were still in things like this with perhaps not an entirely closed canopy, but perhaps a semi-open canopy, or maybe even with an entirely closed canopy. But that, you know, we still had, at points, abilities for both, tree climbing, adaptations for both tree climbing and bipedal locomotion. This looks new. I don't think I've eaten this before. Are you like a mango? I love if you were a mango. Mango! I love mangoes. I like the idea that my ancestors have been enjoying mangoes for millions of years. That is a... I have no clue the sort of accuracy of that, but I love the thought of it at least. To me is a strangely comforting one. What's around here? Cool. Hiding spot. Good to know. Anything to smell? Any bad thing for smelling? Fishing spot. Oh, ooh. It does seem like bad things. Don't know what bad thing is, but it does seem like there is bad thing. Okay, cool. Again, that thing should be able to climb up with me, but I'm glad it didn't. I guess I need to find a Kapok fiber. Please be Kapoks? Nope. Please be... Nope. Please be Kapok? No. Kapok? Kapok! No. Everything about this is... Oh, God. No! Oh, gee. I didn't even memorize where the Kapok fiber was. It's in this tree. There we go. Oh, you know, one of these I know will heal on its own. The other I know will not. There's so many more dangers here. Why did we ever leave that other place? Probably I'm gonna say this is a group that split off because there were too many folks inside of the little thing, and so then we split off in order to... You know the story. Wait, can I make Kapok fibers into a thing? Oh, no, that's just what they do. Okay, that's good to know. But yeah, so it seems like if you think of stuff like Lucy or Australopithecus afarensis, then it seems like that is a, potentially bipedally walking human ancestor that is still like a tree dweller. And was I seeing right that's... Yeah, okay. Cool. Now I know where we are. It's sort of relatively. We were sort of... Yeah, we're not too far from where death happened. Or nearly happened. All those millennia ago. And the main difference, like we see a big shift in just sort of what pre-human ancestors look like with for example Homo erectus. I'd be tempted to know more about Homo habilis, but to my understanding, Homo habilis, big scare quote link between Homo erectus and Australopithecus afarensis. Again, in the broadest of strokes, we don't have a lot of, like, I think we have like most of a skull, and I think I think that's it. But there's also there's also more complexity within all of this if you want to count different things such as what you want to consider different species, or what you want to consider sort of variance within a single species. It seems like I broke a different part of myself than I have in the past because that animation seems newer. I'm okay with that. I hope this isn't like big spooky times. It does seem like we're close to the end of the day, which is not giving me the most confidence that we will sort of be successful in our quest before bedtime, as though we were the Powerpuff Girls. More birds. I want to interact with the birds more. The birds are so nice. No! No! There was so much to grab onto! You gotta be kidding me. Oh, man. I kind of miss the days when the worst we had to deal with was like a wild boar. Like, listen, wild boars are scary, but no, I want smelly. Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the thing that helps, I'm gonna memorize you. Are you alive? You seem to just be sort of enjoying the sort of, pardon the expression, fruits of your labor. Man, that is that red leaf that I crave for my bone. For my bone. So I can identify, and then it doesn't tell me what it's good for, which is not my favorite. Does that help? That looks like helpful. I'm gonna hop down. Please give me the good red leaf. Is this the good red leaf? Please, sir, the good red leaf that helps with my bones. But yeah, so the big shift in something that kind of looks like a chimpanzee with maybe a little bit bigger of a head that also can walk bipedally for extended periods of time, because chimpanzees both can walk and can walk bipedally, but just not, I'll say, extremely comfortably. They will do so on occasion. But yeah, the difference between that and something that looks a lot more like us in terms of stature, in terms of, like, for example, leg to torso proportions, brain case. Of course, you know, the only thing that it does sort of really similar to us in terms of brain case, that is a snake next to one of them big panther things. I'm gonna get an evolutionary feat. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it by doing piss poor at everything, huh? Come over here. Both of you, get over here. Please none of you be able to climb, but both of you attack each other. Yes! That's wild. It's still just like a wild that's part of like this game. um, I'm gonna memorize Snake. Hey, you know the game Snake. I will have to investigate this later because you got good maturing of neurons by checking out new kinds of stuff, right? And I think, yeah. So the difference between those two big physiologies seems to be the one in the difference between, woodlands like this and in savanna, sort of wider stretches of grasslands. It doesn't seem to be a way for me to sort of comfortably get to that bad boy, huh? I'll deal with this first. And then on the way back, I suppose, we'll figure it out. But we'll continue the last of our journey over here. And see if we can discover this place. Next time on Let's Play. Do a little slippery there too. Goodbye.